Alright, so, hello. I've decided to do something probably stupid. Um, I'm a big fan of old school RuneScape. Watch the videos on YouTube. I don't play it very much. That's just how it goes sometimes. But, there's an interesting thing that I've been seeing recently that people have been doing that's called Collection Locked. I think the first person who did it is Zayzed, and then there's a guy named Tedious who's been doing it. And I've been watching those videos because they're really, really good. Very interesting, very entertaining. The person has clearly put a lot of thought and time into it. And I figured, I'm really bad at old school RuneScape. I'm also really bad at Hypixel Skyblock. But I think I'm better at Hypixel Skyblock than I ever was at old school RuneScape. So I decided, let's do a collection locked. So the rules of this are I'm going to only get one collection. And I don't mean, farming, mining, combat, foraging, blah, 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 blah. I mean one of the collections in here. And then I'm going to completely finish it to the end, unlock everything that you can in it. I don't have to craft it, I don't have to do any of that. I just need to reach the end. And as soon as I gain one collection for something, I have to finish it completely all the way through before I can do anything else. Um, I've tried this one other time, and OBS decided not to record, so I'm doing it again. And this time I have a little bit of a plan, a better plan than last time. Last time I just grabbed oak logs and started with that. This time, I've thought about it, and I've realized I can grab flowers because they give foraging XP without adding to a collection. So I can get up to 5 foraging. So I can okay. That so we fucked up, but we can try again. Now that we've done that, the first thing that we need to do is get over to him, pick him up as soon as possible before he mines anything else. Otherwise, that's just a permanent down 1 minion slot until okay, and it didn't matter. So we are down permanently this 1 minion slot because we can't pick this up or else bastard. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go talk to all the villagers, claim the starting money, and then we're gonna go just break flowers for a few hours until I get foraging 5. So then I can go to the jungle area, and we're going to actually start with jungle wood. We're gonna get 30,000 jungle wood collection, so that we can finish that and then go on to the next collection. And I don't know what it's going to be, but let me go ahead and finish all this early game quests and blah 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 blah, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I've gone ahead and finished that up. I've talked to the banker, got the money from that, blah 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 blah, finished all that. So now what we're gonna have to do is it is time to break flowers for God knows how long. Because you see, it gives foraging XP, but this is still it's 0 collections for everything. And that's what we need. As soon as we get collection for something, we've got to collect it until blah 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 blah. But anything that doesn't give collection is free game. Now we can just level up foraging until God knows what. So I'll be back in a while. Foraging 2. Foraging 3. The reason that we're going for jungle wood first as opposed to oak wood is A, jungle wood makes the jungle axe, which will help incredibly with the tedious manual grind. But the reason that we're going for wood in general is if I did not go for wood, I could still go for cobblestone or redstone or not redstone, coal or whatever. Uh, but before we ever grab cobblestone or anything that isn't cobblestone, any mining item that isn't cobblestone, we're going to need to do cobblestone. Because otherwise we'll have to find our way around the cobblestone with the other items, and it's just going to be tedious and annoying. So the first thing we're going to need to do for mining is cobblestone. So, at some point, we'll do that. But we need to get wood first, because the only way that you can make minions is with wooden tools. It's easier just to get the wood like this, because then we don't have to spend any of our coins on the wood. Another good thing about getting the flowers is that it gives us at least a little bit of coins to start with, so we can have a decent cash stack at the start. I'm just thinking now whether we should actually go for cobblestone instead. I don't know. I think it'd probably still be better to go for the jungle axe. The jungle axe is going to make every other wood farming much easier, and I think we could just knock out all of the woods if they're only 30,000 each. I think anything that's more than 30,000 is probably a little annoying. But if we get all the woods for 30,000, it starts us off with a decent chunk of foraging and everything else. Here we go, that's foraging 5, so now we can go to the jungle and get all that fixed up. We've got a good bit of flowers that we're going to sell off really quickly. And it's not going to be for too much, but not really much else we can do. So now we're going to grab 2 sticks and 3 gold from the mining guy over here, and we're going to make a golden axe, which is going to be what we're going to use until we reach, you know, jungle, whatever it is. I don't remember. Alright. And just to be clear, still got 0 collection. I'm going to show that beginning and end of every episode. We're going to go ahead and just put everything in the bank right now. Alright, well, we got the foraging level. We can make it all the way up to the jungle. We're home for the next 30,000 logs. Yep, collection unlocked, so now I have to go and I have to complete every single thing that it has. We shouldn't be staying with an unenchanted golden axe for too long. At some point we'll get enough money, and we'll get efficiency 5 so we can instant mine. And that'll make this process a lot easier. We're only being bottlenecked by money right now. Alright, that's the first of quite a few that we're going to have to go through. Yep. Oh, it's only 25,000 for this. Okay, that is a lot easier. And there's Jungle 2. Foraging 6. Jungle Wood 3. It's actually been pretty nice so far. There's not a single other person up here trying to steal the wood from me. There's Foraging 7. We're getting almost all the way there, so we can start to sell things pretty soon. There's Jungle Wood 4. I decided to go for a little bit longer so that I could get up to that. So now we're going to go, and we're going to hub back. I am going to go and sell part of it. I think actually with the money that we make from leveling up, we should at least just see where that gets us. But we're going to spend this 2.8k that we have all on the librarian. Get a stack of bottles. Give us enchanting experience. That's kind of cool. Huh. Okay, no collection, thankfully. Skill level doesn't matter. We're only worried about collection. Because as soon as we get 2 collection, then we realize, oh, we fucked up. And that is when it starts to be an issue. So what we're going to do... Oh, that's really fucking expensive. And then we're just gonna sit in this corner for a minute. Okay, so that got us all the way up to 19. And that would be enough for efficiency 2, but we want 5, which is gonna be 30 levels. It's not really worth it for us to not go all the way. So we're gonna use the rest of our money to get this and see exactly how far this gets us. Okay, Jesus. Up to 23. And then let's see about selling a log or two. It's all being an Iron Man is going to make this incredibly difficult because we can sell this for so much less than we should be able to. Probably gonna need about 600. Oh, it's definitely not gonna get us all the way there. Alright, so we need 30. I believe it was for max efficiency. We can get efficiency 4. That's still not an insta-break, I don't believe. So it just doesn't really matter. We need another 5 levels. And there's not entirely much that we can do. We can buy some sticks and go back to our island, set up a few minions, but even that's going to be pretty slow. I don't want to bother with that anyway right now. So, it's just back to the park, back to grinding, which gives us another 600 coins, which is about halfway to where we are going to probably stop. I've just been thinking minions are probably so good to set up at this point, but the thought of having to take them all down when I've finished with this collection and build an entirely new platform for all of them, plus how expensive dirt's gonna be, it's just so much more cost efficient, I think, to get efficiency 5 insta break on this golden axe, because then, you know, we could just be blammo, you know, instead of slowing down so much, having to spend a second or two on every single log. We also might want to consider grabbing a bunch of the fairy souls so that we can get the XP, so that we can get auto pickup, because we're going to want auto pickup as soon as possible so that we don't accidentally cheat, break something that we shouldn't have, and get collection for it. Because if we break something that we shouldn't have, that's game over. That's how it happens. There's Junglewood 5, so we can turn our island into a jungle if we want. Don't know if we would want to, but I can't see why we would. And there is Foraging 9. That'll help us get, you know, Foraging Fortune. But the main thing that does right now is we get 1309 money, which means that we should, hopefully be able to buy enough to get efficiency 5 on this. Let's go see if that's enough. Yeah, I collected a little bit. Let's go see if that's enough money for... It's enough for that. And enough for that. So let's hope 42 brings us to level 30. So if it doesn't, we're going to have to sell some of this wood. And that means... Oh, damn, it's really not. Okay. That's so fun. Alright, let's see how much we have to sell. 300. That should be enough. There's no way that it costs more than 300 to get 29 to 30. There's no way this makes it there. Oh, it's another, like... No, I have enough. I have enough. I just didn't buy enough. There it is. This is a big milestone. Efficiency 5. Scared the hell out of me. I thought that I'd fucked up somewhere. No, we went to enchanting. Enchanting's fine. We still only have 1 collection log. This golden axe is going to make it so much better for us now, though. It's not instant, but... Oh, I thought it was instant. I'm a little upset about that. It's so much faster, though. Still, having it be so much faster is really, really good. super helpful. We'll have to figure out how to get haste or efficiency or something to get insta breaks, but I'm gonna grab probably a full inventory and then make as many minions as I can from that. Sell it, get the grass blocks. There's foraging 10. That's gonna make it a little bit easier to get up to the next thing. We're about halfway done with the inventory. Alright, there's jungle wood 6. Gives us enchanted jungle wood. Next milestone is gonna give us the jungle axe, and that'll speed everything up a good bit. Here's about where we are. Alright, and we're just going to finish up this last stack, and then back it goes so that we can start setting up some minions. Blam! There it is. Full inventory minus some sticks, and everything else. And here we go. It's all done. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th minion is right here. Unable to ever be touched or moved. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade all of them by 1 tier. Just so that we get a little bit more storage. Then I don't know if we have enough to make any of them, or a lot more of them to the next tier. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll make that to tier 4, and then we can place our final minion. And bam! There we go. One more, which we can upgrade once. And now we have quite a few minions going, doing their job. Should be able to start picking up some stuff from them pretty soon. So yeah, I think that this is where we're going to leave it for now. We have, to end the episode off, 1 collection, level 10 foraging, almost to 11, and our 1 collection is Junglewood, where we have 2,614 out of the 25,000 we need. We're 10.5% of the way there for our first collection. So yeah, that's going to be the first episode. I don't know if there are going to be any more. If you know any way to get things done faster or smarter or anything like that, you know, feel free to leave a comment. Or if you want to see me struggle, don't. I'll mine 25,000 Junglewood by hand. If you guys have any thoughts on what you want the next thing that we're going to finish the collection for to be, you get what I was saying there. You know. If you know what you want it to be or you have an opinion, go ahead and leave a comment. Otherwise, YouTube stuff, like, subscribe. If you like and subscribe, maybe I'll make another episode instead of giving up on this after 1. Probably not. I am indecisive and bad at doing things for a long time. Anyway, next time we'll try to get 25,000 and finish up Junglewood. And then we can think about the next thing that we're going to collect.